Hey everybody, this is TK back again, and this video is going to be different than videos that I've done in the past, because today I'm going to be talking about my experience with different MLM companies, why I will never do another MLM company again, and what I'm doing moving forward. So ever since I was around like 16, 17, I knew I always wanted to make my own income, like have an additional stream of income, something that I could, grow and eventually leave the 9-to-5 job and, have for myself, my own business and doing my own thing. I've always desired that. So I joined quite a few businesses trying to make that happen. And none of them really worked out for me. So I just was coming on here to give my opinion. This is not to bash any companies for real, but a lot of the stuff that I'm going to talk about is already out there in the streets. So it's not like, people don't know about it, or people that have done their research don't know about it. Like people that have done their research, they would know about this stuff. So let's start with the very first company that I joined, and that was Avon. And when I started that, with that company, I was really excited and thinking about all the money I was going to make, and I was like, oh, this is going to be fun, right? So I started getting the little booklets that they have you get. You order the booklets, along with your inventory. And, I was passing them out to people, and I was making some sales, but I was not as motivated as I thought I would say. And then I feel like with that particular company, I would have did really well if my work ethic was better back then. Because I don't feel like my work ethic was all that great. And I eventually ended up quitting. And when I was done with selling it, I had, inventory and booklets that I had to get rid of. And that's one of the things that was a negative for me when I was in these companies. Majority of the companies had inventory that you had to keep, or in your house and stuff. You had to have it on you and stuff. And I just was like, no, it's I mean, that's the way I think about it now. I'm like, inventory. No, not a fan of collecting stuff that I'm supposed to be selling. So I would say with Avon, I don't have a lot of negative things to say, because Avon's been around for a long time. I still use some of their products. I still, love their products. At that time, it just wasn't a good idea to do that, and it wasn't really for me. As far as selling it, I still buy it. But yeah, so we'll move on to the next one. The next one I did was called Herbalife, and this was like shakes and stuff that was supposed to help you lose weight. I don't know what I was thinking when I joined Herbalife, because I was like, they were saying, like they say in all companies, write up a list of people, reach out to them, tell them about your new business venture and, what you're selling and all of this stuff. And I did that. And I don't even remember getting anybody to buy anything from me as far as Herbalife was concerned. They were also saying that, use the products. And I did do that. I used the products. Some of it was cool. Like, there was this chocolate shake they had. It was, it tasted pretty good. But the majority of the stuff I didn't use, and I didn't really see it any reason to use it. Because at that time, I wasn't really even trying to, like, lose weight or anything. I was just trying to, make money. And one of the things that I noticed is that they focus more on recruiting people than selling the product. It's almost like the product is there so that they don't get in trouble for being like a pyramid. And so, yeah. Like, I by the time I was at the end of Herbalife, I was not feeling it. I did not like the company. And, there's lawsuits out there. If you could look it up. And I remember getting a check in the mail from a lawsuit that went down with Herbalife. And I'm going to tell you what I did with the money I got from that later. But by the end of it, I had a bunch of inventory that I wasn't going to use. I didn't need. It was just disappointing. I just had too much product left over at the end when I quit. And I really didn't make any money with them. So that was them. And then the next one I tried was Cutco. And I don't know if people know. I mean, of course people know about Cutco, but I think they also go by Vector Marketing or something like that. And how I got into Cutco was I basically got tricked because I was looking for a job. I was looking for like a job, not like a business venture, but a job. And they had something on the job site, and it was it was posted like it was an actual job. So I put in an application like it was an actual job. And then when I went to what I thought was my interview, it ended up being a presentation for Cutco knives. And in my mind, I was like, what is this? Like did I get duped? Like, I was like, I got bamboozled. But okay, so it's a good, I don't like that they did that, but I mean, it's a good way to get people to sell their stuff, because when they did the presentation, I was impressed. I liked the product, and I went ahead and decided to, try to sell it. And I ended up selling a couple of things. The personal knives and stuff that I had, I got to keep them for myself. And I actually still have a couple of Cutco products like in my kitchen right now, because I mean they're good products. I just didn't like the way they get people to sign up with a company. Like, if you're a business, just say that you're a business. But I'm pretty sure they get more people to sign up by saying that they're a business. You're not like a MLM, but it looks like a job. So I'm probably have to break this up into 2 videos because this is probably gonna be long. But anyway, so didn't really make a lot of money with Cutco. Left them. Kept the the products that I spent my hard-earned money on, and I kept those. But the way that they do their recruiting, not cool. Okay, so the next one that I signed up for was World Ventures. And if you're wondering why I'm looking down, I got notes because I didn't want to miss anything. So World Ventures was a travel company, or is a travel company. It's not like they're not completely out of business or whatever, but you basically you sign up, and then you get like these great deals on trips, and you get to go on these trips, and so you tell other people about it, and then they sign up with you as a customer, or they can also and be one of the people to sell it, like a travel agent or whatever. And it's just like any other MLM. You get people to sign up, and they get people to sign up, and so on and so forth, and you make a profit off of the people that you sign up, and if they use the product, then you make a profit off of that. So with World Ventures, they got lawsuits out there. I mean, they had issues with not being able to pay people. I liked the concept of the business, but the people that was running it clearly didn't know what they were doing, and it got messed up. And I feel like it's because people are greedy, and it's like it's all about money. And I didn't feel like they were really pushing the product. Again, not really pushing the product, but just trying to get people to sign up to sell the product, because that's how you make your real money, is by getting other people to sign up. So, and I never took a World Ventures trip. I never got to do that. I eventually ended up leaving because I just got tired of trying to chase down family and friends to take a look at it, and sign up, and take a trip, and it just got to be, it was just tedious, and I wasn't making any money, so I left. And then that's after you spend all this money on different things. Like I spent money to go to different events that they had out of state. Usually it was in Vegas, and I think about all of the companies that I was a part of and how much money I wasted, and it just upsets me to no end. Like to no end. Like, but I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to all of that, and But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop here, and then I'm gonna do a part 2, and so I'll be back with part 2. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye.